Hi everybody and welcome to this Bts R01 webinar. I've literally not long finished a 2-day workshop with 13 fantastic R01 candidates, all of which are studying towards their exams, so financial services, regulation and ethics. In terms of the CII, they recommend a minimum 60 study hours. Now that is purely as a guide, and whether you're going to need that, whether you're going to need less, whether you're going to need more is really going to depend on the experience, previous experience that you've got. Somebody new to financial services is highly likely to need 60 hours plus quite a few more on top, because the R01 syllabus, there's an awful lot of different areas that you need to cover. What sort of challenges are facing my lovely group of students? Well, first one is that the R01 exam, how do I put this politely, isn't the most scintillating of subjects. Some of it's quite interesting. So if you take Learning Outcome 2, you've got a wide variety of knowledge within that. So some based on taxation, some based on different protection products, so life assurance, sickness products. You've also got chucked in there DWP benefits. So some of the R01 syllabus, is a bit more interesting, but some bits of it, sorry about this, FCA, some bits of it are quite dull. So it's quite difficult to motivate yourself through that sort of aspect of the learning. So that's one of the first challenges. And actually the fact that some of it isn't that interesting can also lead you to the second challenge, which is keeping yourself on track in terms of your study plan. One of my students on the actual workshop has been working towards their R01 exam for a good 8 to 12 months. And they've basically found themselves putting off their exam because it's easy to get distracted. Let's face it, if you've got a choice between studying towards your R01 or doing pretty much anything else, it's very easy to choose something else rather than stick to your study plan. And I would say to everybody, make yourself a study plan, and be realistic. If you're working full-time as well as trying to study towards your R01, most number of hours that you're going to manage to do in any day going to be a maximum of a couple. So just be realistic in planning out your timelines. It's a big ask to be doing R01 quickly on top of a part-time or a full-time job. So just be realistic. Trying to think of my group and some of the other areas that they may be having challenges with. So having a study plan, absolutely essential. Keeping on track, because some of the materials, some of the subject matter isn't that easy. Quite a few particularly struggle with Chapter 5, Learning Outcome 5. And if you look at your syllabus, that's actually the heaviest weighted chapter in R01. 29 questions on Learning Outcome 5. So what does it cover? Well, it covers things like how the FCA is set up and the FCA handbook. And again, it's not a surprise that some of them are struggling with that, because again, it's not the most interesting. Few top tips as I wind this video to a close. Don't just automatically purchase an enrolment package from the examining body. Look around. There are lots of different providers offering an alternative that can supplement your existing learning materials. You can actually sit the exam assessment only. So don't forget that you've got that option. Make sure you're practicing on exam style questions and not questions that are either too easy, or concentrating on minutiae that we don't tend to see in the exam. And my last tip is the R01 exam generally never feels easy. The questions, you're always reading them thinking, my goodness, this is very wordy. I'm not sure what they're asking for, but just you will get to stuff that you know. So you do the best with the questions that you're not sure of and bank the questions and the answers where you're more confident, and don't go back and change them. So listen, everybody, thank you to my lovely 13 delegates. Thanks for a great couple of days. Wishing you the best of luck with your exam, and keep BTS posted on how you get on. And I will be sat there with you metaphorically, yeah, rather than physically in person, willing you on. So good luck. Go get it.